We were meant to lead the way. We could be the generation that finally breaks the chain. We were meant to be courageous. We were meant to be courageous. The warriors of the front line, standing unafraid. But now we watchers of the sidelines, where families slipped away. Where are you, men of courage? You were made for so much more. Let the pounding of our hearts cry, we will serve the Lord. We were meant to be courageous, and we're taking back the fight. We were meant to be courageous, and it starts with us tonight. The only way we'll ever stand, so on our knees we'll lift it and make us courageous. Lord, make us courageous. This is our resolution, the answer to the call. We will love our wives and children, we refuse to let them fall. Where are you, men of courage? You were made for so much more. Let the pounding of our hearts cry, we will serve the Lord. We were meant to be courageous, we're taking back the fight. We were meant to be courageous, and it's hard for us tonight. The only way we'll ever stand is on our knees with lifted hands, make us courageous. Lord, make us courageous. Maybe you're tuning in, listening to the song, and it sounds so familiar. But sometimes the message loses its edge, and it's no longer cutting due to its familiarity. So I just want to ask us to contemplate more about the message and what we're doing here. So the song says, we are made to be courageous. 1 Corinthians 16:13 supports this statement. God commanded us to be alert, to stand firm in faith. Be men of courage. Be strong. God is calling the attention of men. He is rising up men of courage to battle against the power of dark world and spiritual force of evil. But sadly, at the same time, the song is asking, where are the men of courage? Look at around you. What do you see? What is happening in the world? Distraction and violence are before us. There is strife and conflict abounds. The law is paralyzed and justice never prevails. The wicked hem in the righteous, and so justice is perverted. As a father, I am aware of the danger that the world may inflict to my children. These are the schemes of the devil, prowling like a roaring lion. Statistics states that smoking and the use of vapes among the young people is increasing, and so are the abuse of drugs and alcohol. So many young people are suffering from depression, anxiety, and mental illness. I strongly believe that these problems among our young people are caused by the poor guidance of their fathers. Fathers who cowardly abandon their responsibilities by the children. Research has proven that a child needs proper guidance from their father, and that is a fact. I believe that God desires for every father to courageously step up and do whatever it takes to involve in the lives of these children. But more than just being there, providing for them. He is to walk with them through their lives and be a visual representation of the character of God, their Father in heaven. A father should love his children and seek to win their hearts. He should protect them, discipline them, and teach them about God. He should model how to walk with integrity and treat others with respect, and should call out his children to become responsible men and women who live their lives for what matters in eternity. Some men will hear this and mock it or ignore it. But I tell you, that as a father, you are accountable to God for the position of influence that's given to you. You can't fall asleep at the wheel only to wake up one day and realize that your job or your hobbies have no eternal value, but the souls of your children do. Some men will hear this and agree with it, but have no resolve to live it out. Instead, they will live for themselves and waste the opportunity to leave a godly legacy for the next generation. But there are some men who, regardless of mistakes that we've made in the past, regardless of what our Father did not do for us, will give the strength of our arms and the rest of our days to loving God with all that we are, and will teach our children to do the same. And whenever possible, to love and mentor others who have no father in their lives and desperately need help and direction. And so, this is the charge I have for you and for me. In my home, the decision has already been made. You don't have to ask who will guide my family, because by God's grace, I will. You don't have to ask who will teach my son to follow Christ, because I will. You will accept the responsibility of providing, protecting my family, I will. Who will ask God to break the chain of destructive patterns in my family's history, I will. Who will pray and bless my children to boldly pursue whatever God calls them to do, I am their father, I will. I accept this responsibility, and it's my privilege to embrace it. I want the favor of God and His blessing in my home. Any good man does. So where are you, men of courage? Where are you, fathers who fear the Lord? It is time to rise up and answer the call that God has given to you, and to say, by God's grace, I will. In the war of the mind, I will take my stand. In the battle of the heart and the battle of the hand. In the war of the mind, I will take my stand. In the battle of the heart and the battle of the hand. We were made to be courageous, and we're taking back the fight. We were made to be courageous, and it starts with us tonight. The only way we'll ever stand, so on our knees we lift our hands, make us courageous. Lord, make us courageous. We were made to be courageous. Lord, make